So, hi everyone. In this video content, I will introduce with the mqtt with a simple application, and also RYC1001 cloud application. We will use this cloud to publish our data from Esp8266. Actually, data came from this potentiometer that I cannot pronounce it very well. You will see in the video, and we will publish the data to the topic with this Esp8266. Okay, there will be a cloud application, and there is a Esp8266 which publish data to the cloud, and there is a Raspberry Pi. We will subscribe to the topic on the cloud, so we will represent the data visually with the QML and also with Qt also. So Qt, QML, QMqtt, QtMqtt, RYC1001, mqtt.fx, tools, technologies, how we can build these things. You will have a simple idea with a simple content. Thank you then. So I hope you will enjoy the content. So, hi again. So right now we will talk about RYC1001. Okay, it's simply the cloud application. This is in the cloud. We just publish our data here and subscribe, okay? We can use MQTT protocol here for this. There are also a few printed document application that you can read. For example, we can follow right now this one. Okay, just simply install. I already installed actually here. Okay, this one, I think, yeah, this one. And there are also another representations also for these things. You can also watch them, you can also read them. It will be good here to learn also MQTT. There are a few explanations I liked before. You can check here. So this is the application, the first example. If you have any problem with this application, with this example, then you cannot go further, okay? So first, this is what we've done here, and then we understand the environment, understand the protocol, then we will copy this protocol to Esp8266 and on the Raspberry Pi also, okay? So simply you can read this. It just tries to explain RYC1001 IoT platform, okay? You can connect your app, your browser, your devices, your Raspberry Pi, your another application over an MQTT simply. And you can read there. And actually there is the example account that you can use. I will use this one right now with you. So you can also check yours right now. Also you can buy, I think, from here. I just found on the internet, okay, from the Amazon, if you want. But this is the same. This will be the same, don't worry. Okay, we will use mqtt.fx client tool to check this example account, okay, to check this cloud application. So I already installed actually, but from here you can install it, okay. This from previous version. I don't know which version I just installed, but it doesn't matter, I think. So just try to grab the latest one. That will be enough for you. Well, not this one. This is the application, the tool. So I already tried a few things, but let's do it from scratch. Okay. So just click here. You can also follow the related steps from here also. I just right now try to do the same thing here. Okay, I just click here and it gives some already configured profiles for me, but I just try to select one, a new one, the new profile, and an example. I just give the name, example Reacts. Let's have a name. As it's seen here, also you can see here, okay, the IoTreacts.com will be the broker address. Okay, the username, this one, just click and copy. But we will use the user credentials here. Username here, password here, and the port number, it can stay like this, 1883. Okay, don't worry about the network ID right now, we will use it right in the next. So in the general clean session should be checked also here. It is also mentioned here. Okay, for the client ID, they used username, but with the device number actually. What I mean, simply just put here your device number. For example, in this document it says, I think, as a 1. Let's check. Yeah, this one here, client ID. But I will recommend you to, I just recommend you to give some different number, because someone can use at the same time this same client ID. So I just put here 17, I don't know. Then I click apply simply. Okay, I just click cancel. Now we are able to try to actually connect to example React's our profile. Just click the connect, and it's connected. When you see the green, this hole, I don't know, this thing, then you are already connected. So there are two options right now. We can publish data, or we can subscribe this topic, right? So to subscribe to this topic, we will use, actually before the start, here actually I have to say this thing at the beginning, we use the command application. Okay, command. In this RYC1001 actually has a lot of different comments right now. So we will use only the one comments here. So you can check from here. Let's check together. Let's put here IoT cloud platform. At this one you can read also. This is the presentation. Also you can read. This is the command. There is a command update, notification, and response. Okay, response command. So we will just try right now this one, API command. Okay. So there are another things that you can check. Maybe we can make another tutorials for it in the next. So let's go back again here. So this is the command. You should write like this to subscribe. Okay. This is the client ID. Sorry, it should be device ID, right? Sorry, network ID. Yeah, it is the network ID you have to give here. 28. The device ID will be used during the publishing thing. Okay, we will use during the publish something. We will use right now. So just try to subscribe. Okay, it's subscribed right now. So if someone tries to here publish something, okay, we will see the data here. Now we just try to publish something then here. Okay, what should we write here? Let's check. I cannot remember. To publish this one, just type here API request, and we will use this structure, the data structure, as a JSON also in the Qt. I will show you how you can parse this data structure easily with Qt, with JSON. So just copy and paste it here. It says just this is the command option, as I told you, and just try to publish a temperature data. Okay, we will connect this temperature data to our potentiometer, our hardware, right? So I will not use any sensor here. It will be much more easy for the something like an easy resistance, right? So then simply publish it. Okay, right now it's published. you can go to subscribe part, that you will see the temperature data here, right? Check it. Easy. So we can run a new instance of this mqtt.fx to see much more, better. So it will not be a problem. Just connect again. It will connect. Go to publish page and copy this one here, and go to the subscribe page here. Now we will quickly publish a few things. So publish, see, it's published. Publish. We can change the value here, I don't know, 700, let's say. See, and also you see that some data also about the date and time, it's already published. See, you can also check the date time, the published time. This is also important, structure. So you cannot change the structure here. You can add something, okay, but you have to be careful about these things. This is the action. This will be the command insert, right? It depends the application, right? You can use the notification, for example, then probably the message can be different. So, as I told you, this is important. If you are not able to do these things right now, publishing and subscribing in a simple manner, then you cannot go further, because we will do for publishing thing with Esp8266 that I will show you right now. And this will be the subscribing, right? This will be the in the Esp8266, sorry, in the Raspberry Pi with the Qt application. So if you have any problem with these things, so you have already will have a problem in this area with the Esp8266 and also the Raspberry Pi, that also you can not easily solve this problem. So please be careful about these things. Be sure you are able to send data, publish a data, and subscribe it simply with an mqtt.fx tool. That will be make your life easier. So let's let's jump to the next section. Okay, here is the section which is related about the Esp8266 and publishing the data. So this example I found, actually I changed a little bit, but also all examples, all the code snipped and will be available. Okay, you can simply find the link below the video, don't worry. I will not write from scratch right now. I just easily give some introduction in a quick way, what you should do to use an mqtt within Esp8266. So there is an also application note for the Esp8266 here, this one. This is the application note. I cannot remember which one. Whatever, we can install this, I think. It will, you can install, you can check. Simply it will need PubSub client library. Okay, then I will show you here quickly. Include library here. Sorry. Manage libraries from tools, as I remember. So you just type here. Come on. As you see, we use an Arduino IDE, right? PubSub client. PubSub client. It needs, I think, some time. So come on. Oh yeah, it is actually already listed, I think. Yeah, this one you have to install. Okay, I just already installed, so I do not want to do that again. This PubSub client library you have to install. You can also check from the internet, I think, but let's check this one. After opening a zip, after opening this zip file, you will get the application note for ESP8266, how to use this cloud applications and MQTT protocol with this. So simply, as I told you before, the PubSub client library is necessary. So you can use this PubSub client, an example, MQTT large REST message. There is one thing also that I didn't show you. You have to change the package size to this one. It is already mentioned in the document for this. You have to change the package size and the keep alive. Okay, that is all. You can find if you let's do it together. From here, sketch. I have to go first. Example. PubSub examples. Where is the PubSub? Yeah, this one. And here, I think I have to put somewhere here. Otherwise, you cannot see PubSub. This one, right? So from here, go to Sketch, show Sketch folder, and go to PubSub client. Okay, source, this one, header file. You have to change this. Okay, let's put here. And this is the line you have to change. Okay. For me, it was 256. And also the keep alive interval. It was for me 15. I just changed to 60, as it is mentioned in the document. So it's working, so don't worry. Then, so that is all for here. Also, there is an application code you can find. Okay, I changed a little bit, but this is same. You can also use this code application. So simply, you should have write simply the SSID and a password. Okay, in a constant char. This is my SSID and my password, and I will change probably my password, and I just published here. Then you have to, you know, we just put here, as you remember, let's disconnect this one. See the same information, the broker address, this is the MQTT server, this is the username, right? This is the username, this is the username, this is the username, this is password here that you cannot see right now, but you can find it in the document that I just showed you, right? This is the client ID, right? I changed the client ID before, so I will use demo right now here. Okay, but this is same. This is the topic to publish something, right? Your data, your temperature data, or your sensor data. Then let's also change this. Let's connect demo. Demo has also 1, 3, 4. It's not a demo, I think. Alright, whatever, it will already work, but I couldn't remember the, I think it should be demo. Whatever. So I just cancel. Okay, I just click the demo. I try to connect again. So I just order subscribe it. Let it wait here. So you just give your necessary informations. Then I just create some global variables to check in an interval to publish something and for subscribing. And reading the potentiometer, right, simply. Then the PubSub client is used like this. You just create a Wi-Fi client and you have to call the client, okay, from the PubSub client. You just set up Wi-Fi to connect to Wi-Fi. Then this is reconnect. If you have a problem, you have to reconnect, right? This is setup, and the callback function here. This is for subscribing also, right? This mqtt, this Esp8266 right now also publish. At the same time, it will subscribe. So we will already publish something, then we will get the subscribing. We will get the data then. With this subscribing using like this, so you have to create a callback function here with this, right? This, as you see, the message arrived in a topic. Just write print the topic and the data payload. That we will see our published message, right? So in the here, I just create I just use the millis function, not to put a delay, right? I don't want to wait the hardware. I don't want hardware wait a little bit. No, I hate the sleep thing in the low-level systems. I just read data, analog data here. This is a simple circuit, so I don't waste my time with this, creating as with sensors or temperature sensors and other things. Simply each period, right? This is I can remove this. Simply each period, I will publish the data. This one. See, this is the same data we just write here. This one, right? This is the same data. So only, actually this is the same, so we just add our data here. See, this is temperature. This is temperature. This will be the value from the analog pin, analog input, right? Okay, let's go back. So that is all here for the for Esp8266. Okay, let's try the Esp8266. It's working or not? It's not plugged for me here. Let me give an energy for this. Yes, I use my USB port for powering. So yeah, as you see right now, Esp8266 try to send the data, and now this is the analog value here. You can also read, you can also see it from this serial thing. I don't have enough serial USB part right now, but we'll show you the same output. I can change, for example, see, I increase the data value here. Let me decrease it. 700, 600, 300, 200. Yeah, this is a simple circuit, right? So you can also find the diagram, but it is simple, just 3 connections. This is all to try the MQTT application. But you can put here, if you write your own code here, or you can merge your own sensor data here, sensor implementation here to read some analog real sensor data. You just change this one string, right? This is the integer value. You have to change it to the string. Then it will work for you. This will code simply work for you. You can try quickly. So you can see it's changing. It's quite fast. Cool. Now that is all for this site. Let's jump to the next section, the last one, I think, for the Raspberry Pi and the Qt. Then I will show you there what will be done. This is the virtual machine that you can find actually in my channel. How you can create it. For this, we will make right now the cross compilation. Okay, for this specific tutorial, the question is how we can cross compile the MQTT library with Qt, right? So there are a lot of MQTT libraries in the internet, like a PAHO, I don't know what it's called, and MQTT, C, which is written in the C and C++. But
you have to recompile, you have to cross compile all these things also, right? But this is not easy to port with the Qt. So I checked from the internet. I can simply show you here. I found a simple, this one I think, yeah, QtMqtt library. I just compile here with my QMake for the Raspberry Pi. I just did it before, so it's just simple work. It's cool. Then I show you right now how you can port it to your application. Also, if you follow my old video for this, then you already have, you can do this. You can able to do this in the same way. Okay, yeah, the British white is coming, I don't know, but let's go to Google, Qt Mqtt, this one, and this is the documentation that you can read. Okay, this is the how you can call it, but here where was it? Download. This is not the page what I am looking for actually. Forget the name. This is the module, okay? So you can simply clone it from here with this, but you should be careful, okay, because there are a few different versions. So let's put it in that way. Yeah, if you open the first time, that you simply find yourself in the development branch, right? This is the normal, but if you are not working in the development branch in your, for example, if you have compiled before your Qt binaries, so I thought that actually you were not in the development branch. So simply go, if you don't know this version of your Qt, of your QMake, then simply go to options from the Qt creator that I showed you also before this, I think. From the Qt versions that you see that, for example, I just use Qt 5.14.2, just something like that. So I have to choose the correct version here. So I have to get here, okay. This one I have to choose, that I can click the switch, but that doesn't mean when you clone this repository, you get the correct version. You have to switch. You have to switch to this branch. You have to check out this branch. So how you can do that? Let me show you. Okay, just copy this one. Okay, copy. It's already copied actually. Now let's create an example. Make this example here. I just git clone here and copy. Okay, let's copy it, I think here. Go to Qt Mqtt file directory. Now git status, you can simply type. This is, as you see that in the original dev, right? This is the development branch. But if you try to compile it right now, it will give you an error. Okay, I think, yeah, this is the command we will use. But I will not try right now to compile in this development branch. Okay, it will give some errors that you cannot easily find it. So be careful about it, okay? Please use a correct version, correct branch. So to go to correct branch, you just checked with branch -a. So there are a lot of branches here, and what was ours? 5.14.2. This one. Actually, you can switch one of them. I think it will not create any problem, but it will go to have an exact one. Git checkout. This one. So now switching to this branch. Cool. Now we are in the detached head. It's all right. It's normal. Now we will. Okay, let's kind of can. So I will go to this path. Okay, this is my QMake here for the Raspberry Pi. I just compiled it before, as I told you. I just explained these things before. You can watch it. Okay, so I just simply call here the profile here. It will create the make file for me, this one. Now I just create say the make. After some time it will finish all compilation. I think it can take a few minutes, but we can wait, I think, or we can stop the video, right, for you. After this, if you don't have any problem here until this point, right, then you just typed make install, which actually copy all the binaries here and put your sysroot file in your virtual machine. Now it is compiled. Okay, it didn't take much time. So when you type make install, that I just did it before, so I don't want to do it, but I can do it later. Let's do it again. Okay, there is no problem, and it install here, as you see that it install our sysroot file, this necessary SO files libraries. So when you synchronize the file with the Raspberry Pi, right, as you remember, I don't know, let's check here again, my GitHub page. There is a repository that I showed actually before, how you can compile Raspberry Pi for the Qt for Raspberry Pi. When you synchronize with this one, when you send the code with this too, actually, this one too. When you send the sysroot user local Qt5 Pi to your Raspberry Pi under user local, it sends also the this SO files. Okay, then I will not do it again here. I did do it. I did do this before, so don't worry. Okay, let's remove this one. Let's go back. Okay, so simply there is a class for this mqtt cpp. I just write. Okay, you can find also the applications. You can find also the example in the internet. In this page, you can check these. There are some examples here from tree. See, there are some examples. I just copy a few lines from here, actually, nothing more. Also, you can check these examples. So you should create a client, QMqtt client, okay, with calling the libraries here, and simply connect. Just also create a UI application also with QML that we can see easily the change with visually, right? This is the way I just wanna to do. You should set the password, a username, set port number and a host name. Then you can call the connect to host function, the method, right? Then it will connect it. After for subscription, there's a subscribe method. You just give the topic there, and just don't worry right now for this is 0. You can keep it as a 0 right now. This is the qualification number actually. We can talk later. Then if you see any problem, cannot subscribe. Let's remove this one. If you don't see any problem, then this method, this sub message method here, it will simply bind it connected to this QtMqtt subscription message received method, right? So this is signal and slot system. Whenever something comes from the subscription, when someone published something, then this function, this method will automatically called. Okay, so we get the data from here. We just parse the data, JSON data, just showed you before, and using this command result and the temperature, see the temperature line. We get the data as a string, then we convert it to integer here, and we set the value, which is the value in the QML, right? Simply, this is some bar here. So now I can show you right now. I connect it from the VNC side here. This is the Raspberry Pi, my Raspberry Pi. Okay. For example, I just give here, as I told you, all the code you can find. This is a simple. I just try to keep simple as much as possible. You know, you can simply find the code and you can simply download it and compile it. This is the VNC connection right now. Okay, so for example, I can also put here with mqtt.fx. I will change right now the potentiometer to change the value here. See, it is changing right now at the both side because two are subscribed at the same topic, right? Also, you can see in the screen that you will not see right now, I think probably. See, it is simply working and it's really very fast. It's cool. So the Qt application React is working well as I tested. It is cool. Okay. And before run this application, okay, let me show a few things for you. I tried it before. You can also try subscription with the Mosquito sub tool. Okay, it is working like this. You just Mosquito sub this username. You type here the password and the port number and the broker address. Okay, and the topic. Right. So you can click here, just enter, and see it's published also in the Raspberry Pi in the command line. So that's why I'm showing this. When you have some problem in the application, for example, then you can check from here. You can easily find, okay, you can easily point the problem there. So before this run also, you have to put your libraries into LD library path actually. Yeah, this one. This one, this is the necessary 5 MQT. What is not? Oh, just wrong capital M, right? Yeah, this is. Also, there are a multimedia files. No. This is the files, right? I just sent here before actually. So you should do this. So also, you have to give the path in the LD library path. Okay, you have to export here. Export LD library path. Otherwise, your application says that I cannot find the Qt5 mqtt so blah blah blah. Okay, you will see this problem. If you see this problem, you will do that. If you run from the SSH or something like that. Okay, like this, you should not overwrite the old LD library environment variable, library path here. So now, as I remember, it should be like this. Just copy this one, okay, or Qt5 doesn't matter. Oh, not like this, not like this, like this. Yeah, you should do this. After, then you can easily run your application. Otherwise, you will see that there is a problem about finding this SO file. Interestingly, but from the SSH or other from other connection you just try to run, you have to do it. If you see the problem, I mean. I just give a trick. Okay, that is all for here right now. You can find all information, all data, all application in the internet. And if you have any questions, please let me know. You can write as a comment here, okay? Anything in your mind, anything. Don't hesitate to ask. So, see you again. Have a good day.